Tressa. Well, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're doing well. Well, today is Saturday evening, and it's supper time almost. And we've been working outside gardening all day. And once I get everything straight, I'm going to do a video for you. It's not a big garden; it's very small, but I have some flowers and stuff, and I'd like to show you guys. Anyway, I decided I was going to fry some chicken thighs. My dad let me borrow his induction burner. I was going to do it outside and all of that, but I changed my mind because I just made that cake. If you didn't watch that video of the Kentucky Butter Crunch cake, watch the video. That cake is delicious. So we're going to air fry them today, so it's healthier, and I think it's going to come out well. I'm going to use a little bit different seasoning, so I thought I'd bring you along. It shouldn't be a long video, but I hope you enjoy it, and let's get started. My chicken out about 30 minutes ago, and I have 4 thighs, and we trimmed some of the fat, and you want to pat it dry. So I'm going to pat it dry. And I'm going to use a little bit of different seasoning today. I'm gonna kind of just put them all in this little container so it'll be easier to sprinkle them. And I need a little teaspoon. Oops. Sorry, y'all know about my drawer. It's just loud. So let's add a little salt. This is kosher salt. And I'm not gonna really have an exact measurement. I'm just going to kind of just mix them together. This is paprika. I'm not going to use smoked paprika today. I'm just going to use regular paprika, mostly for color. And it does have a little flavor, but I didn't want the smoked one today. And of course, garlic powder. And I love garlic. And today I'm going to use a little lemon pepper. I bought this recently, and I really, really like it. And also we're going to add a little bit of black pepper, and I'm going to use this. I'm just going to kind of sprinkle it on, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. We're going to move the skin back, and we're going to season some of the meat as well as the skin. But the lemon pepper has pepper in it, but I like a lot of black pepper. And so let's do that. And I'm not going to worry about the black pepper on both sections of the chicken. Let's give this a little stir. You could use whatever seasonings you like. You could use Cajun seasonings. That's really good. I just wanted something different today. And the air fryer should make these really delicious. So let's sprinkle a little bit of this on. And you season to your taste. It depends, if you don't want salt, you can leave that out. If you don't like anything, you can leave it out. And I didn't use a ton of paprika. I might have to sprinkle a little bit more for color. But I used about a teaspoon of each, and I'll probably have some left over. So now I'm gonna flip this one over. And I'm gonna take this and move the skin back just a little bit. I hope you can see that. I got a little bit on the meat already on this one. I'm just gonna pull it back. That way, the seasoning's not just on the skin, it's also on the meat. Okay, let's sprinkle a little bit more, and then we'll flip it over. But I find chicken it's really delicious if you season it well. That was a lot on that one. Let me put the skin back. And you could do it the other way around. You could do the meat first, then the skin. But I kind of wanted to come out pretty, so I'm going to try to get the skin back on straight. I kind of messed it up. I'm going to have to use my finger a little bit. Plus you want the meat to be moist, so you want the skin to cover it. And I put my seasoning in another container. That way, if I touch something, I won't contaminate my jars of seasoning. I haven't decided what we're going to make on the side yet. All right. Now let's I might have to make a little bit more. Put a little bit more on both sides. I always believe in seasoning both sides of your meat. And you could also dredge these in a little flour if you want a little crust. But I'm going to leave them just like this. And I think I'm going to use all of this. I think it was the perfect amount. Try to season every square inch of the meat. All right, that looks good. So let me wash my hands and we'll start in the air fryer. Well, the chicken's on the other side. Now I'm gonna take my spray and spray the inside of the basket to help with sticking. And all the fat will drip to the bottom, and so you don't have to worry about your chicken sitting in the fat. So and the breast will not take as long, that's for sure. So I'm gonna put these in skin side down first, and I'm gonna try to hopefully fit it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit it all in here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cook the breast separately. But I'll put the skin side down. And this is a pretty large air fryer, but I guess 4 chicken thighs is all it will fit. And you wanna make sure they're not too close together, because you don't want them to steam. Okay, that looks good. Let's put this in. I'm gonna put it at, I want you to be able to see. Let's see, I haven't worked this in a while, so bear with me. That's what we're gonna do. Nope, stop. Well, okay, I messed up. We're gonna do 350, and I'm gonna do it at 20 minutes. And then when it's about 7 minutes left, I'm gonna flip it over and let the skin hopefully get crispy. And there's the chicken breast. So I don't know, that one won't take probably about 10 minutes in the air fryer. So I'll be back and I'll let you see what I'm gonna make on the side. If I make something. This is gonna be really simple. I don't know what else to make, but I'm gonna make some, this is my favorite. I've showed y'all before, this is the best corn on the cob. And I usually put my water, sometimes I put a little butter in it, but sometimes I don't. But I always like to add my little bit of Cajun seasoning to it, to my water. And that corn is so good. And then I'll show you how I put butter in I put the corn in a container, then I put butter, then and salt and pepper, and then I just shake it. And they end up really buttery. You can make a garlic butter, but this is something easy. And it doesn't take too long. And I actually overbought some, so I'm just gonna cook all of these. And we'll eat them for leftovers. Anyway, that's one thing I'm doing. It's halfway through, and I want you to look. I want you to let me hold it up to the camera. But look how good they already look. And they smell delicious. And you know what I did wrong? I should have seasoned them and let the seasoning stay on them for a couple hours in the refrigerator. So that would have definitely added more flavor. But I hope you can see me flipping them. Now, there's one thigh that's bigger than the other ones, so it may have to cook a little bit longer. But that's what they look like. I'm going to flip them over. And I'm kind of guessing the time. It may take a little bit longer, but because I started with 20 minutes, and it's at 9 now. So we'll see. We can always put a thermometer in. But we'll be 20 minutes. The air fryer just shut off. I tried to put it at a different angle. I don't know if I did it a good job. But this is what it looks like so far. I think I'm gonna, you know what? I think I'm gonna put it in for a couple more minutes. I want the skin to be a little crispier. But you have to be careful not to overcook your chicken. So let me feel it, the firmness of it with it's still pretty soft. This little one is probably for sure cooked, and the skin is pretty crispy. So I'm gonna you know what I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna rotate them. And this air fryer is very hot. The basket gets very hot. I'm gonna see if that does anything. This skin, if you can see, just shriveled up. So I'm gonna put it back in for, I think I'm gonna put it back in for about 3 minutes. If I can figure out let's just do 5. Okay. Now I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna make a little, just something healthy, just plain cabbage. I wash my tongs, but I put some salted butter in here, and you could drain this in a colander, but I just take it and I throw all of them in this bowl. And what happens is they're really hot, so the butter melts all over, and you shake them up with the lid on, and you have to add salt and pepper. You don't have to, but I like to. I don't know why, but I cook them in Cajun seasoning, but once they're cooked, I like salt and pepper. I'm just gonna put these in here, add a little salt and pepper, and then give it a good shake. And if you want more butter, oh, put more butter, but this is probably good. How buttery they are. And I put salt and pepper in there and put the lid on and they stay warm. Shake the chicken and then it's done. And the big piece is done too, but it doesn't look too bad. It looks, the skin's crispy. I think they're gonna be delicious, but I just wanted to show you. So we probably could have cooked them about 22 minutes, but I think I cooked them 25 minutes. So they're cooked. Now we're gonna put the breast in. This is simple. I hope I don't bore you, because it's the last thing I want to do, but I'm kind of cleaning out the refrigerator and I want just something simple. I always cook cabbage with bacon or sausage or some kind of pork, but I put a little butter and olive oil in here. And this is half of a yellow onion and part of a jalapeno that I had left over in the refrigerator. So I'm just going to cook this down a little bit. And I have some homemade chicken stock with just a tiny bit of fat in it. I'm going to kind of smother the cabbage and put just a little bit of chicken stock for flavor, and that'll be the meat flavor that I'm looking for. Sometimes I miss that. So I'm just going to cook these down a little bit. The chicken breast is in the air fryer, so it's almost a little brown, which is great. Adds more flavor. And I need to use this garlic, so I'm just going to put the whole, it's probably about, I don't know, 3 or 4 cloves. You know how garlic's always a bunch of different sizes. So I'm going to put this in here. You don't want it to burn. So I'm going to stir this around. I'm going to put my cabbage in. I'm going to put a little olive oil in, because I want to brown the cabbage just a pinch, not much. And I might need to turn my fire down a little bit. Whoops. Just like a... Oh, and our chicken breast is cooked, and it looks great. It's so fast. Let me show you the chicken breast right here. Doesn't that look awesome? That's what Ella won't eat, a thigh, so we had to make her a breast today. And I'm kind of in a hurry, so I'm going to go ahead and throw some chicken stock in here. And I don't mind if there's a little fat. You could also take that out. I'm going to deglaze my pot. And I'm just going to cook this down. And the chicken stock smells so good. Add just a pinch more. And I need to wipe off my container. And I'm going to cook this down and just for a few minutes. And then we'll be back for a taste test, hopefully. This down about 10 minutes, and I wanted to cook the chicken stock out, and I wanted the cabbage to be really tender. And we just added a pinch of sugar. I'm going to add just a pinch of salt. I like a little sugar. My mom taught me that. And just a pinch of parsley. Or, I think my husband already did that. I wasn't supposed to add more, but anyway. This is good, healthy, plain cabbage. I'm excited to taste it. We got the chicken ready, so now let's make a plate. Okay, taste test time now. I forgot to cut forgot to cut the white meat. Here's the chicken thigh, and taste this, and it's juicy, and the skin, I wish it would have been a little flatter, but it's okay. Let's try it. Oh, that's delicious. And it's so fast. I didn't realize that I really like that lemon pepper. It's so well seasoned. It's just right. Try it. Oh, yeah. And the cabbage is still really hot, and it's kind of spicy. I think this is just I always take too big of a bite, I'm sorry. A simple country meal, kind of healthy, pretty healthy. But I hope you enjoyed the video. I wanted to share the whole meal with you guys. If you have any requests, just leave me a comment. And if you want to leave a comment, I'd love to read your comments. Thank you so much for watching. And please subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you next time. Bye.